Hello ladies and gentlemen. In today's video I have a proposal for every single one of you. We are seeking investors for Project Universe. And just recently I developed a written proposal letter for investors for the game. This Google Doc is our investor proposal letter to anyone interested in investing in Project Universe. I am going to go ahead and read this proposal to you so you don't have to. Who we are is a community of gamers, game modders, developers, artists, teachers, and students. We strongly believe in transparency, honesty, honor, and making sure anyone that contributes gets the proper recognition for what they've provided to the community. We're presently in the beginning stages of developing a video game and are seeking some financial assistance to aid in speeding up the process. If you're interested in learning more about the game itself, all you have to do is go to the GoFundMe and you'll have access to everything we presently have available. Who you are is someone that identifies as an investor of the future. You could be anyone. A gamer yourself, perhaps. You'll be able to financially provide something per month towards our group of dedicated, hard-working people. You could be a large corporate business, such as a fast food chain, grocery store, or pharmacy. You could be a high-tech research and development company, large manufacturing company, or defense contractor. You could also be an internet personality, such as a YouTube influencer or Twitch live streamer. You could even be another game development studio. All that truly matters is that you want to help. What we offer is to provide whatever it is we can in return. What you want and get really depends on who you are. If you're a business and could use advertisements, there's options through in-game advertising on billboards, branding on in-game content, and various other options including YouTube videos, Twitch streams, and even on my 1975 Chevrolet Nova. If you're an individual planning on playing the game, you could design a character, weapon, spaceship, vehicle, in-game ad, giant robot mech, alien species, story, and more that you would actually encounter in the game. We will discuss this with you on an individual basis once we actually get to the point of providing rewards for supporting. The catch is that you have to provide some financial support per month to our dev team aiding in getting the game made. The amount is entirely up to you, but the larger the amount you could give, the sooner we could get access to the game. My guarantee is that I have Crohn's disease and have no other option but to make the best video game I can possibly make, as my options are severely limited due to the disease. With your assistance, the bigger, better, and most importantly sooner, we can make this game. But even without your assistance, this game is being made, as I don't have other options that I care to pursue, as making a game for millions of people to enjoy sounds the best. As you hopefully gathered by the public nature of this offer, is that this isn't for anyone in particular, but for everyone, whoever you are. Even if 0.1% of the population believe in this and provide only $1 a month per person, we'll still be able to raise enough to fund the game. You'll be able to see exactly where your money is going, as I'll be recording and live streaming as much as I possibly can to keep you all up to date as possible about what's going on. That's right, I'll be live streaming while developing the game. What your money goes to is the development team. You're paying for the development of the game, not to line the pockets of some CEO and get an incomplete, poorly made product in the end. I do not need much. I've been surviving just fine on what I make right now, but with your help, I'll be able to get myself firmly planted and we can start paying our amazingly talented development team to create this game as quickly as we can. It's inevitable that this game will be made. I have nothing else I want to do. We're already working on the game with hardly any financial support. All you're doing is helping it happen sooner should you choose to invest. I have no intention of stopping, as this is the best option for me to have the best future I can dream of. The development team is anyone and everyone that wants to get involved. We're always trying to get people involved so that it'll truly be a game for the people, by the people. I'm part of the team because I could do pretty much all of the 2D and 3D art assets. I could fumble my way around audio well enough, and the only place I'm really lacking is writing and programming. My primary function within the group is to give it a solid direction and foundation, and to provide the guidance to the project. This is where the amazing members of our community come into play in helping create all of the content. Blue Knight is our lead programmer that's been helping me complete the 2 most amazing mods for space engineers that I've ever created, and has decided to join the dev team for Project Universe. Other people within the community are working their butts off to get various content ready, so you guys have stuff you could see, such as spaceships, handheld weapons, aliens, stories, and more. A complete list of everyone working on the game is hard to maintain as our team is growing rapidly. Yes, that means you too can be involved in the development of the game. Depending on how much you support the game leading up to release will determine what you'll be able to claim as a token of our appreciation. The more you could support before release, the more grandiose the token you'll receive. Where you go from here is over to my Patreon and become a patron of our community. If none of the tiers interest you, just sign up for $1 a month and that's it. If you want to sign up for a larger amount, but don't care about the immediate potential reward right away, that's okay too. Once the game is released, you'll all be individually contacted to provide your input on what you want to contribute to the game. So you don't have to make a decision on what you want until later when the game is much closer to release, if you even want anything at all, aside from the game itself. If you're interested in supporting a larger amount, such as thousands of dollars per month, as to really jumpstart things, message me on my Patreon and we'll discuss what we can do for you. That's it in a nutshell. We're seeking financial help to develop the best game we can and plan on rewarding everyone for the support once the game nears release date, unless we come to some sort of special agreement prior to the release. You don't pay a dime for the game, any of the content within the game, and any future content for the game unless you want to continue funding development through donations to Patreon. This means near zero microtransactions and no pay to win because the community is paying for the development of the game. All of the people developing this game are gamers, and many of us are modders. We're tired of seeing the game industry take blow after blow because so few are willing to put their foot down and design a game how it should be, for the fans, by the fans. Eternally grateful is the best way I could think of describing what I'll be when you decide to support. I know it might not seem like much to you, but it's everything to me. If you want to discuss any of this further or have any constructive criticism, feel free to get a hold of me at Shellstool on our community Discord server. Thank you all for everything you've already done and continue to do for me. We've already raised tons of support and it has been one hell of a thrilling ride. I can't wait to show you all of the cool stuff we have in store. And if you're interested in actually getting involved in aiding in the development of the video game, I have one question for you. If I were to pay you $2,000 a month to develop content for Project Universe, what would you create? If you're interested in answering that question, please see the video in the description below that covers that subject.